This is Jeff Wardell with Freedom Equity Group, and thank you so much for taking the time to listen in today. We are bringing a new world of opportunity to people, and that's what we're looking for. We're all looking for an opportunity, and our goal is simple. We are currently building the largest agency in America, and we need your help. But before we get started, we need to let people know that we don't give legal or tax advice. We know what the rules are, but we invite people to please confirm this with their CPA or tax accountant. The incomes that you see illustrated can be higher or lower, but they're actual incomes that our agents are earning. And what your goal is, how much income you'd like to earn is going to be based on what you want, and we're going to help you achieve that. And we're on a crusade. We are actually here to change lives and protect families' well-beings, and to let folks know you can still achieve your dreams in America. It's still available. It's a chance to be a part of a revolution. Folks, it's a chance to change one of the largest industries in the world, which is financial services. It's one of the only industries that is measured in the trillions, not the millions or billions. And if you're going to go into business, if you're going to start a job, you want to make sure that you are offering something that everybody needs. You want to be fishing in the biggest pond that's going to guarantee you a catch. And that's what we have. How big is our market? It's 200 million people in need of common sense and financial retirement solutions. Just saving money. It is big. And it's an opportunity because people need this, not just for themselves, but they need to make an income. Income is down $4,300 per family across America, and taxes just went up. Half of every college student out there cannot find work once they graduate. 44%, nearly half of every breathing adult in this country, according to the statistics, are underemployed or not employed at all. They're not making enough income, and we have a solution to help them bring their ends together. We have the baby boomers retiring with 401ks. It turns out it's one of the largest tax traps in history. 60 to 70% of people's retirement nest egg can be wiped out because of taxes, and they don't know it. And we have a solution to help them. There's 47 million people on food stamps. It's a spooky time, and we're here to help change America's future. So what we do is simple. It's common sense retirement. We show people how to get as much as 300% more income at retirement. Truly, who can say no to that if it were true? And what I'm here to tell you is it is true, and we can prove it. Where do most people save for retirement? Well, 401ks and IRAs, but is that the right solution? One of the major challenges is 80% of retirees will outlive their money. 401ks and IRAs aren't designed to last as long as you do, and we have a solution for that. And that's one of the biggest pieces to the puzzle. With 401ks or with savings period, there's retirement roadblocks, procrastination, taxes, fees, and risks wrapped around 401ks. And 4 years ago, Time Magazine put out a report saying that a 401k is a lousy product, a financial flop, a rotten repository. It's wrought with high risk, high fees. This red line that you see up and down, that's the market from 1998 through 2011. And people's 401k money, retirement money, is down. That dark blue line you see above everything else, that's where our clients, our family and friends operate. Is they don't participate when the market loses money. They are guaranteed to keep their gains, and we never play catch up when the market goes down. We sleep at night. There was a retirement savings drain document written that actually proved within a 401k that the average 401k investor will pay $155,000 in fees. That's a house. That's a nice house in a lot of areas, and they were actually being generous where fees are actually, for some people, double that, nearly $300,000, and then they have to pay taxes on top of that. And taxes are a big deal. Taxes are just gone up, and they're probably subject to go up higher. The highest tax bracket we ever had was right after World War II. Why so high? We were paying off the war debt. For the entire decade of the 1950s, the top marginal tax bracket was 91%. As you can see here, there's a lot of room for taxes to go up. It's a scary time. So what if, as taxes are going up, what if there was a way to legally opt out of paying taxes? Well, believe it or not, there is. It's in the tax code. It's been the secret of the ultra-rich. You don't have to pay taxes on the money you save if properly structured. This tax-free retirement book became a nationwide bestseller, and it pointed out to people that they didn't have to pay taxes on their savings. There was another book written called Common Sense Retirement, where the author, who's been in financial services for over 40 years, proved that a properly structured equity index life contract will out-earn a 401k or IRA by nearly 300%, and it's tax-free. It is the greatest wealth accumulation vehicle of our time, and 95% of the people in this country don't know it. So how big is your market now? And let's talk about what this will do for people. This is the last 12 years of the market. In 1999, if you had $100,000 in the market, today it's worth $102,000, and that's before fees. Our clients operate in this column here. They're capped. The most we can make is 13% or 14% depending on the program, but we don't participate when the market goes down. We keep our gains. They are guaranteed. And so our clients have $213,000 today of their $100,000 from 1999, where everyone else in a 401k or IRA has $102,000. Now, before you answer the question on which column you'd like your money in, understand that the column on the left is fully taxable, and fees haven't been taken out of that yet. And the column on the right is tax-free. Now, where do you want your money? It's the 4 phases of retirement planning. There's only 4. But this is a free country. Free, we do have choices, and we do have to pay our taxes. We understand that. That's how we pay our bills. But what people don't think about is you can choose when you pay your taxes. And with a 401k and IRA, you choose to pay taxes at the wrong time. Because when you put money in, it hasn't been taxed yet. It's going to be. When it grows, it hasn't been taxed yet. When do they tax you? Is when you need it. When you take it out and when you transfer it to your family, it's the worst possible time. That's when you need it. And you're being taxed on the larger dollar amount. We show people with a properly structured equity index life insurance contract, you put money in and pay the taxes now. So it can grow tax-free, you can take it out tax-free, and you can transfer it income tax-free. Why pay taxes on the harvest? Pay taxes on the dollar, not on the $100. That's wisdom. And if that's all we had to bring to people, it would be awesome. It'd be great. But we want to do one step better. We have partnered with companies that have been around for over 100 years. And they put together some programs that are absolutely mind-numbing because of the program and the services that they bring to our family and friends. And here are the statistics, folks. 7 out of 10 people are going to have a heart attack, stroke, or cancer. I can't fix the numbers. They are what they are. Between 2 people, husband, wife, partners, there's a 91% chance one of those 2 people will have a heart attack, stroke, or cancer. The average age is 43. Average age of a bankruptcy is 44, 1 year later. And it's not that people didn't have health insurance. Most of them did. You just don't go back to work after something like that happens. Average disability time is almost 3 years. A 401k and IRA isn't designed to take care of that. So people drain their money. A year later, they're bankrupt. So what this program does is this. Is if you get sick, it's wrapped around a life insurance contract. Your tax-free retirement plan will self-complete itself if you get sick, and the company will pay you every penny of your life insurance, every penny you plan to save and receive through retirement, up to $1 million or $1.5 million, depending on the design of the program, tax-free the day you have your heart attack or cancer diagnosis. Pay off your house. Pay off your car. Maybe there's a cure in Europe. Go get it. This is an indemnity program, meaning that they just give you the money. They're not reimbursing medical bills that you have to send in, so you have the dignity should you want to choose to live at your own home. People who live in long-term care facilities don't live there because they want to, most of them. They are there because they don't have the money to live where they prefer to live. This program gives you that right. It gives you the ability to really, truly not worry about getting sick. 75% of us by age 60 are going to need some form of long-term health care, yet 90% of us don't even own the product because it's too expensive to buy. This company gives it to our clients for free. Even if it's a chronic illness, if you cannot perform 2 of the 6 basic activities of daily living, they will give you access to that money. There's a 70% chance that's going to happen, and this is one of our clients that actually it happened to. 8 premium payments after he got his policy. He was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. The company confirmed he didn't have it before he got the policy, and he gave his family, him, a check for $344,000 tax-free. He wasn't dead. He had access to this to take care of his family. He didn't have a financial worry, and that's what we're bringing to the table. If you got sick, what do you want, a get-well card or a check up to $1.5 million, $200,000, depending on your program and what you're saving? The retirement plan you have now won't do that. It's not designed to. This program does exactly that for you. So why do people buy life insurance? Well, they buy it in case they die. Well, what happens if you have that heart attack, stroke, or cancer and it doesn't do the job and you live? How good is your life insurance? It's useless. You didn't die. This program is structured to make sure you have access to your money if you didn't die. Dead or alive. The whole goal is to live. But it's the perfect money solution we like to call it's the Swiss Army knife of finances. It's protection if you die too young. But the whole goal is to live, not to die. So there's money tax-free if you got sick up to that $1.5 million. But the ultimate living benefit of all, as I said, 75% of us will need some form of long-term health care. What about the other 25%? These are the people 75, 80 years old filling their bucket list because their bodies still work. 80% of retirees will outlive their money. The ultimate living benefit is an income tax-free lifetime income that you won't outlive. It can be structured to last as long as you do. It's absolutely amazing what this program will do for people. So let's take a look at an average 35-year-old male. What's it look like? If you're saving $500 a month into your 401k or IRA or into an index universal life contract, up to age 65, they're identical. We're saving money, well, at least in regards to money going in, but that's where the similarities end. Because at age 66, if you want to start taking out $82,000 a year, in 6 short years you're out of money. With the Index Universal Life Contract, that's cash flow at age 120. Now here's the other big difference. That $82,000 a year out of your 401k is taxed as income. You don't get to spend it all. With the program we bring to you and your clients, you get to keep it all. It is completely tax-free. And if we've removed the tax issue, guess what else? We removed the 59.5 rule. You don't have to be 59.5 to retire. You can retire anytime you want as long as you have the money, and we can show you how to do this. Account value at age 100 with your 401k is nothing. With this program, it's $2 million, or you leave a death benefit to your family of $2.1 with all those living benefits should you fall sick. So what's your number? How much per month do you want to have in income per month when you hit age 66? In this illustration here, do you want $3,000, $5,000, $7,000 a month? Let's look at the middle column. If you're 20 years old, start saving today, you save $113 a month, and you'll have that $5,000 a month. If you wait just 10 years, instead of that, you have to save $260. If you wait till 40, $628 a month to have the same $5,000 spendable income. Don't wait, folks. At age 50, $1,700 a month. And if you wait till age 60, you might as well just keep on working because you have to save $8,100 a month to have the $5,000 income. People are saying that they're never going to retire. Those are reports that are coming out now. There are people saying, maybe not until 75. It's a spooky time, and you can still retire with dignity. You can still start now. It is never too late. So what's your number? What do you need to save? That's what we bring to people. That's what we're able to show to folks, and we can show them how they can out-earn their existing retirement savings program without all those fees, without all those costs, without all that risk, with an income that'll last as long as they do. That's what we bring. 95% of the people in this country don't know it's available, and that's what we have is a wide open field to help them do that, and we get paid to show it to them, and that's what's exciting about this. This is our traditional promotion guidelines in regards to earning an income. That's why you're listening to this today. It's the ultimate life insurance distribution system grid, the ultimate. This system actually pays out 45% more income than any other system in the country, and you own your renewals, your book of business. It's yours. You can will it, sell it, it belongs to you, and you can start at 40%. With our program, you make your 5 sales, recruit 3 people, and you get a 5% bump to 45%. You can start the Freedom Academy and actually even start at a higher commission level. If you're currently licensed, we can talk about some different starting levels, but it's a way to build an actual business, something that's solid. Have 3 sales leaders, you're at 50%. 3 district managers, you're at division at 60%. And the goal is to get you to our vice president level at 75%. That vice president level took me 2 years. I've been in this industry for 24 to get to 75%. And in a traditional agency, if you're at 75% and you bring in an agent or a person working with you, you can't pay them the same commission rate or you're out of business. Not so with this structure. You can work your way up to 75 to our vice president level. Have another person do the same thing, and you want them to do that because at the 75% commission level, when they hit that, guess what? You receive a 9% commission override on everything that they earn. And maybe they're a little bit more eager and they want to work up. They want to get to our national vice president or senior national vice president at 84%. Well, because you brought them in, even though they're at a higher commission level, you get that 9% commission override to yourself. If you're the person who worked up to that 84%, not only do you receive that 9% commission difference between 75 to 84, but you get that 9% in addition on top of that. So now your 84% commission contract is 93. And you can see with the multi-pay grids that we've got, it's actually the biggest commission that you will ever see because you're helping people earn an income and they can pass you and you still get paid. It's top dollar. Now this is what we call our traditional guidelines. It can take you 6 months to 2 years depending on how quickly you want to go to work. But we want to make it a little bit better. I want to get you excited. We have a system where we can actually show you the money. It's the fast track to vice president. The companies we work with have billions of dollars in liquid reserves ready to be paid out. It is the only industry where a $300 sale can be leveraged into a $3,000 commission base. Yes. Where else can you sell $300 worth of product and make $1,000 or $2,000 depending on your commission level? Once the policy excuse my stutter, but man, this is exciting. Once it's issued, it's yours. This is absolutely the biggest income opportunity you will find, and your job is simple. It's the fast track. Get your license. Start your own policy. You can't sell what you don't own. And then complete your first 5 training sales. What that is you are going to split your commission with your upline vice president or the city manager where you are. We have a team of people to help you. You can't do it by yourself, but we're not going to take those first few sales like other organizations might do. You actually get paid once you get your license right out of the chute, and it is amazing the income that'll be available for you. Share the opportunity then with your 5 top coachable people who will duplicate your efforts. This is a $250,000 income this year. It's the epitome of keep it simple. Absolutely. Where else could you literally make a $250,000 right out of the chute year one? There's nothing else out there. Trust me, I have looked. The first 60-day fast track to promotion to vice president is exactly what we're wanting to get people involved with. You start your plan, you've got your license, you bring in Bill, Mel, Pat, Sue, and Tom. They're going to come in and put in $300 a month or more. Why? Because they want that tax-free income. They want to have the benefits if they were to fall sick, tax-free. They want an income that's going to be tax-free that'll last as long as they do. They get excited about what we have, and when you do that, again, your training sales, you're splitting at 50-50. So it's actually a $1,200 commission at our 40% commission level, but you're splitting that with your trainer. Again, they can't work for free, so you make $3,000 bringing in 5 people. We have people that do that in a day. It's absolutely amazing, but you do that within 60 days, and you're automatically promoted to vice president. Now, what Bill's going to do is he's going to bring in his 5 people. Now, do understand, if you don't do this, get your license, get your policy, bring in 5 people, within the first 60 days, we'll even give you 120 to get the license done. The traditional promotional guidelines will apply. You're not on the fast track. So don't miss this opportunity, and here's why. Because when Bill brings in his 5, you are at a 75% commission level. Your override is $8,200. And Bill's going to bring in his 5 why? Because he wants that $3,000. He wants the same opportunity. Well, Mel, Pat, Sue, and Tom are going to do this same thing, and it goes viral. It's happening now. That's $41,000 in your pocket, plus your $3,000. That's $44,250 in your pocket in the first 60 days. It's a $250,000 potential income or more. It is the biggest income opportunity. This is real money. This is now money. This is not maybe. We don't hope this works. We've been in this industry for years. The companies who back us up have been around for over 100 years. It's not new. It's just not taught, and this is where the business opportunity is huge. Now, if you're concerned about, I can't save $300 a month, well, let the IRS pay for it. How's that possible? Where if you were in business for yourself, there's more tax deductions. In a level playing field, if you made $50,000 with us, $50,000 in your job, well, you get more deductions. You can write off your expenses, cell phone, internet, things that you have, fuel in your car, mileage. So that lowers your tax bracket. That means you're paying less to the IRS. Your tax deductions are more. People don't realize, but you have nearly 500 different deductions if you have a home-based or self-employment income. If you have a W-2 income, it's less than 10 write-offs that you have available to you. So the potential tax savings alone right there is $3,700. You're saving $300. That's $3,600. You made $100 per year on the IRS just because you went in business with us and on your own. But you're not in business by yourself. And now, a home-based business is one of the best strategies to lower taxes. This is something a lot of you may already know. And you can write off all these different things. I've rattled those off. Meals, pay your kids instead of giving them an allowance. There's other ways to free up money. Review current life insurance. If your current life insurance you have to die to get your hands on, upgrade it. Upgrade your family and friends. That's helping them, and you get paid to do that. It's absolutely amazing, and what the key is, the right expert, and we have the right experts to teach and train you. It is absolutely something you need to do. You don't want to be a zero. You do want to be a hero, though. So before Freedom Equity Group, you may have had a job, but there's no extra income, no life insurance or living benefits. There's no retirement plan. More companies are getting rid of those. If you have a job, you're just over broke, well, we want to help you. We want to give you the job and opportunity with a $250,000 extra income, a $300,000 life contract or better with living benefits, a tax-free retirement income for yourself because you're saving money for you. You still got a job, but you're just overwhelmed with these blessings. You cannot not afford to take this opportunity. I understand that that's a double negative, cannot not. But in math, two negatives make a positive. They'll tell you that, and that's what we're bringing is the biggest positive that's been made available to anybody. We are going to build this. We're going to sell it. We're going to share it. Why work just for commissions? Because the people who build the business and build with Freedom Equity Group is sharing profits with the people who get involved and build an organization and help bring this to people. So are you in control of your destiny? Are you living in the home you want to live in? Are you driving the cars you want to drive? Or at least are your cars paid for? How about no debt? How big of a deal is that? Are you taking a vacation when you want to take it, not when your 2 weeks comes up? And when you come back from that vacation, are you panicked about the visa bill? How about just having the ability to take a vacation when you want to, where you want, and not have to worry about the bills when you get home? That is an opportunity that we're bringing to you. Are you saving for your retirement dream? We will help you achieve your dreams. We are committed to that. Your next step is called the fast track. Start the licensing process. Get your own policy. Bring in your top 5 people. Plug in, plan, and execute to achieve your dreams and goals. We are here to help. We have years and years of experience in this. This is the biggest opportunity in one of the biggest industries in the country, and we are here to bring it to you. So the next move is yours. Get back to the person who told you about Freedom Equity Group. Get involved on the fast